Hi guys, welcome back. I think you can hear me loud and clear. Hi Vinay, hi. Yep. Uh, in this session, we'll be talking about TG Genco, TG Genco 24. Means recently, whatever the exam has happened on TG Genco AE for measurements, electrical measurements questions. We'll be able to we'll see in this session. Okay, so we got 6 questions from this subject. 6 questions. Of course, they're not that easy, they're not that difficult. They are medium questions, medium level questions. But the key point here is you should be able to answer these questions in less time, less than 40 seconds. Okay, if you can make it 60 seconds, okay, but less than 40 seconds is the ideal time. Now, how we're able to solve these questions in less than 40 seconds is a key point of this session. Okay, I hope you will try to understand that aspect. Okay, we'll try to watch this lecture in terms of 40 seconds. Answering it at the same time, answering it in less time is also very important because you're preparing for a competitive exam. Okay, so you just go through the list of the questions what we got. Okay, this is a little bit of mathematical question, but yet you should be able to solve this mathematical question within less than 40 seconds. You should read the question, understand the question, solve the question all within 40 seconds. We're going to see that. Okay, this question also, yes, less than 40 seconds you should be able to answer this numerical type question. Okay, these theoretical questions I think you'll be able to solve within 40 seconds, but numerical type questions also you should be able to solve it. Okay, and this one you'll have to read through all 4 statements. That's one of the toughest things which has encountered by students this time. Okay, because to get to the answer you'll have to read through all 4 statements. In TG Genco, a lot of such questions have appeared. Okay, a lot of such questions have appeared, and which are killing time. Okay, so we'll see how to solve these kind of questions as well. And look at this. This is a problem you'll have to solve in short time. Okay, and this is a simple theoretical type question, so you'll be able to solve it. You'll be able to answer it in a short time. So we'll see all these 6 questions solutions in short time, how to handle it. Okay, that's what the main agenda of this session. Okay, and measurements, all of you are loving the measurements in PiSquare because you have seen PiSquare. If you have to handle CRO, we are showcasing you the CRO with a nice and beautiful animation. Digital voltmeter, we are giving a digital voltmeter handy to you so that you will see how the changes are happening. Even potentiometer, bridges, whatnot, the instruments. What are the instruments? We are showcasing you the instrument animation, or maybe direct live instrument we are giving you, or sometimes simulations, potentiometers and bridges and all, bridge balancing and all. It's not that easy to understand very quickly. If you read through the book, you may not quickly understand, but if you see our animations, in just one watch you'll be able to understand the concepts. So just try to watch the free videos within the app. Download the PiSquare app. In the PiSquare app you have a free videos, or else you can just visit our website, go to the website, you check any one of the course. Okay, just go for a Transco course. There you go for free videos are there. Try to watch those free videos so that you will understand the beauty of engineering. You will understand with the help of PiSquare animations, thanks to our lovely team. Now let's get to the first question. I want you to answer in 40 seconds. Go ahead. Yeah, start. Read the question, understand the question, answer it in 40 seconds. Yeah, it all has to happen in 40 seconds. Try it out. When I try, I think it's done. Let's see this. The figure shown below, the galvanometer indicates the zero current. This figure is a Wheatstone bridge and it is 50 ohms. This is 50 ohm, R2 is 65 ohm, R3 is 100 ohm, and all are having tolerance of plus or minus 0.5% respectively. What is the upper and lower limit of the unknown resistance Rx? First of all, let's find out Rx. Rx is equal to Product of these two is equal to product of these two. That's what the Weaver's concept. Product of these two is 100 into 65. 100 into 65 by 50. And this is what Rx value. Okay, this is what Rx value. This Rx value will be, if you just solve it, this is twice 65 into 2 is 130 ohms. 130 ohm is a just an absolute value without including these errors. Now if you include these errors of plus 0.15 here, plus 0.15 here, plus 0.15 here, and if you just do that, I think I've given you these error calculations, so you will be getting plus or minus 1.5%. All these percentages, multiplication, division, they will be added together. So you will get plus or minus 1.5%, plus or minus 1.5%. But it is not asked in terms of percentage, it is asked in terms of absolute values. Okay, so now check it out. 1.5% of 130 is how much? You'll have to find out that. So definitely answer will not be either A or B. Now it is between these two. C and D, because it's in the range of 130 ohms. Now all you need to find is 1.5% of 130 ohms. Now definitely your aptitude skills also should come here. Okay, so 1.5% of 130, if you do it, you will be getting plus or minus 1.95 ohm. So 130 ohms plus or minus 1.95 ohm means the range is 130 plus 1.95, 130 minus 1.95, which will give option C as answer. Okay, this is the way. Okay, of course you ruled out two options, but if you want to pick between these two, you'll have to do this 1.5% of 130 ohms. Okay, see, 1% of 130 ohm is how much shall be? Now how to get this exact value, sir? I have to find this math. 1.5% is too much of math. No, it's not that much of math. Just see, 1% of 130 ohm is 1.3, and 0.5% is half of it. Now if you even just see this, 1% of 130 is 1.3, so that's what 131.3 is giving. See, if this would have been 1%, option D would have been correct. If this would have been 1%, option D would have been correct, but it is 1.5%, so option D is wrong. So only leftover option is option C. You are not doing a math. You're just doing 1%. You're not even finding out 1.5% of 130 ohm. You're not bringing a aptitude all together. Okay, indirectly if you apply aptitude knowledge if you apply, it's done. 1% of 130 was 1.3. So which is matching with this answer, but the question says 1.5%, so option D is wrong, option C is right. That's it. That's how quickly you should be able to get to these kind of conclusions. Okay, that only comes with the practice. If you don't practice, only read the concepts and it's done, then you're not going to make it. Okay, you have to practice, timed practice, okay, by keeping the clock. Because in our online test, if you see our online test, there you will have time for every question. How much time you are taking for every question will be given here. Okay, for every subject we have tests, or else if you want all subjects, TGTRANSCO, yes, we have test series package just at lowest price. Okay, you can try it out. Practice is a key point. And come on guys, now if you see, sir, TRANSCO is gonna come up. TRANSCO exam is gonna come up soon. So what I'll do is TRANSCO 25 is gonna come up. What I'll do is I will start preparing once the notification is out. Once the notification is released, I will start preparing. If that is your case, you will fall behind the competition. You have to start when? You have to start now. Yes, you have to start now. How do you start? It's your call. How do you start? Where do you start? It's your call. Where do you start means, yeah, I'll say that. Network analysis. You start your prep with network analysis. And timeline. You have to focus on cracking the subject, guys. Crack the subject. Now the subject will take care of the exam. You don't have to take care of the exam. You have to take care of the subject. You have to focus on the subject. Crack the subject. You crack the subject, subject will take care of the exam. Okay? Don't do other way. You'll be trapped. Okay, let's come to this question. This is a little tricky question, but I think if you're smart enough, if you have a good practice of the questions, I think you'll be able to answer this question. Try it out. Give it a shot. Shall I zoom it a bit more? Okay. If you know the concept, maybe 10 seconds you're going to take, maybe 10 more seconds to do the math. Okay. Yeah. I think your time's up. Let's see. An alternating current is measured by rectifier and hot wire ammeter, and the readings are found to be 3.1 and 3.3 ampere respectively. The form factor of the current wave is. Now we know if it is a sine wave, if the question would have said directly it is an alternating current, but it's not said sine wave. Huh? If it is a sine wave, directly can say answer is option B. But right now we don't know whether it is sine wave or not. We know it's only alternating. So rectifier type and hot wire meter type. Rectifier type instrument will read average value. Rectifier type instrument will only read average value. It will not read RMS value. Its reading is average, but it is calibrated usually in terms of its RMS value, but there is no such calibration is given, so it is simply reading average value. So average value is equal to 3.1 ampere, and hot wire type meter will read RMS value. So RMS value is 3.3 ampere. 3.3 ampere. Now if that is the case with this form factor formula, it is not actually measurements question, it's a networks question. Form factor formula is RMS by average value. RMS by average value. RMS value is 3.3 by 3.1. Now, if you just solve this, you will get 1.064. Okay, 1.064. Definitely, this will not be option D, option C. This will be option either A or B. Now, sir, doing this, math is not that easy. I have to solve it in 40 seconds. So, but now if I just doing the math, it's not possible. So do reverse engineering. What is reverse engineering? Reverse means you just do 3.1 into, try to multiply with these two. So this is easy for me to multiply because it is 1.11. So let me just multiply 3.1 with 1.1 for the sake of approximation. That's what aptitude skill. 3.1 into 1.1 will be something close to 3.4. 3.4. Even just this will be equal to 3.4. So this is not an answer. This is an answer. Because you ruled out all three options, the only left out option is option A. Just mark it. Okay. That's what you have to be smarter. You have to be smart, not just smart. You have to be much smarter than what are actually. Okay. So these kind of this is a part of aptitude. Come on, yeah. This is not a part of engineering rather. Of course, it is actually engineering. These kind of techniques and all, it is an engineering, but yeah, let's give it to aptitude. Okay, these kind of approximations and all, and with the options, if it's a fill in the blank, obviously you don't have any other choice except doing the math, but it's an option. MCQ is there. So you have an option to figure it out by using the options, get the answer smartly, save time. I hope you got the point. Yeah. Yes. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? How to save the time, how to quickly solve the questions. Are you getting or not? I hope you are getting. Fine, good. Next, this one. This is a theoretical question now. Come on. This is a theoretical question. You can easily make it. Wow, good. This simple question, theoretical. I think 20 seconds is enough for this. To maximize the driving torque in induction type instrument. If see induction type instrument, torque is proportional to phi 1 phi 2. This is what rather for machines it is true. Any machine, okay, any machine, phi 1 phi 2 into sine lambda, where lambda is angle between phi 1 and phi 2. This is one of the popular equations which I said in every class of machines. Even in the beginning also I used to say this. Okay, so just an extension of it, where this measurements is nothing but an application of machines. You take analog electronics, digital electronics, all the fundamental concept, network analysis, application of all these subjects is measurements only. Okay, that's the reason why I recommend you to read the measurements at the last, not at the beginning. Once you master all these prior subjects, it will be very easy to understand measurements and very easy to score 100% marks in measurements. Measurements is really scoring subject. People think it's a dry subject, it's a theoretical subject, but I say it is an application oriented amazing subject. And if you see PiSquare style, the animations and all, the simulations and all, the visualizations and all, you're gonna love it. Okay, just try the free videos, come on. Yeah, so now it is set. The driving torque, this is the driving torque should be maximum. Here phi 1 is shunt magnet, phi s is a series magnet, phi 2 is series magnet. What should be the angle between these two? The angle between these two is, it should be quadrature, then only lambda will be 90 degrees. If lambda is 90, sine 90 is 1, so the torque, developed torque is maximum. That's it. Option C is the right answer. Are we clear? Are we clear? Shall we go to the next question? Good. So time is also important. In 40 seconds, less than 40 seconds rather, you should be able to answer these questions. For that, obviously, you have to know the concept. If you don't know the concept, even if you know the concept, if you don't have a good enough practice, how is it possible? It's impossible. Make use of the options very nicely. When you're coming across such kind of things. Look at this. Owen's bridge. The moment you see Owen's bridge, it is an inductance bridge. You need to find the inductance. And that's the only bridge which has two capacitors. To find out the inductance. Means you're finding the inductance in terms of two capacitor values. The moment you see Owen's bridge, you have to recall this point, because this is a unique point. Okay, let's see. Owen's bridge is used for the measurement of inductance. Yes, amazing. Yes, it is true. Rather, it is in terms of two capacitances. Okay, and there is one more bridge like that, which is Maxwell inductance capacitance bridge, also like that. Okay, but yeah, in this statement it is true. So if option 1 is true, option B and C, this statement is true. These two are wrong. So now you don't have to check option 3. Statement 3 is definitely wrong, because 2 is there, 4 is there. You have to check either of these two. Either of these two is enough. If you know that, you'll get the answer. See, I read only one statement, and out of all those 4 statements, I had to only confirm with another statement. That's it, I'll get the answer. Second statement, if I follow, Hayes bridge is used for the measurement of inductance coils having quality factor less than 10. No, it's not less than 10. It is for high quality factors. This Hayes bridge is good, not for the low quality factors. High quality factors, it will give very amazing result. Okay, so not less than 10. This is wrong. Maxwell's bridge is for the medium quality factors, and Maxwell, there is another bridge for low. Anderson is for very low. Okay, and Hayes bridge is for a high quality factor H. Hayes bridge, that's what I used to give these hints also. Hayes bridge means H is there, high quality factor. I used to give these hints. That's what the beauty of, not only PiSquare, maybe any other coaching institute, they will give these hints. Of course, if you read those, go through the books, you will get these points. You will have to create such points. But with the coaching institutes, they will give you these kind of tips so that it will be easy for you. Okay, and we definitely include these tips, and any coaching institute will include these kind of tips, by the way. Okay, and nowadays coaching is not that expensive compared to earlier days, because it's all online. You can just like biryani, when you're having biryani, maybe Jan 1st, if you just go for a party, half of the party price if you just put it for a course, one complete course, one subject, you will get it in any coaching institute. Okay, so you don't have to think too much about going for a coaching institute and all. And which coaching institute to join? That is again, yeah, everybody is doing their best. Everybody is doing their best. Okay, so you can just pick any coaching institute which is comfortable to you. Whatever is comfortable to you, just pick that with a nominal fees. If you just go for PiSquare course, PiSquare courses, you just see complete test series. You're having almost 2,500 questions with a detailed solution. You're getting with 100 rupees. Okay, and we just go for one subject, just 600 rupees. Each subject you'll get. Okay, any subject you want, just 600 rupees you'll be getting. So just a cost of one biryani, right? Or any coaching institute, man, come on, go for it. Get it. Your objective is not to save the money. How much money you're going to save it? You're eating, half of the eating, you just give it here, you'll get some amazing content. Okay, so choice is yours. So yeah, these two are done. So the left out thing is only option 4. When option D is right, that's it. That's how simple it is. Next, figure shown below indicates balanced Maxwell bridge. So this bridge is balanced, and it is said simply Maxwell's bridge, but it is Maxwell's inductance capacitance bridge. Okay, which is evident here from the figure. Now it is said what's the values of Rx and Lx. And I gave these tips to formulas. These formulas are, we have a lot of bridges. How to remember the formula for all the bridges? No, it's not that difficult. There is a common consistent tip to write these formulas for any kind of bridge what you see. Okay, very easily. If it is resistance, I gave some tips. Okay, so one formula, if you can remember Wheatstone bridge formula, all other formulas you'll be able to write it very easily. Okay, in case of power electronics also, people think that there are many formulas, sir. You just download PiSquare app. There we have given one sheet, one app we have given. In the PiSquare app itself, there is a tool. In that tool, for any waveform, if you just select, it will give you the formula. Okay, and how many formulas you have to remember? If you remember 2 formulas, you can write almost 50 formulas. You can write from just 2 formulas. That's there in the app. Okay, these kind of tips, yes, you'll be getting. Anyways, Rx is equal to, again, cross multiply these two, 2000 into 750 divided by this 4000. Okay, so this is here 2, this is 375. So Rx value is 375. That's it. Option C is answer. You don't have to go for Lx even. With just Rx itself, you mark the answer. It appears to be a big question, but in 20 seconds you got the answer. Suppose if you want to verify with Lx also, Lx is equal to R2 R3 into C4. R2 R3 into C4 is a formula. If you just do that, you should be getting 75 millihenry. There is no other option. Okay, to match this. I hope it's clear. Shall we go to the next question? Yes, good. Last question, the 6th question. With this, we're going to end it, and it's a theoretical question and a beautiful piece of question. Okay, 2 wattmeter method. You can't really say whether it is a question of measurements, or you can't really say whether it is a question of network analysis, because in polyphase systems, same 2 wattmeter method and all, it's quite common. So yeah, but it's easy. I used to give a table, simple table, phi, W1, W2, for different values of phi, power factor, how the wattmeters are different. Or if you don't remember the table, simply W1 is proportional to cos of 30 minus phi. W2 is proportional to cos of 30 plus phi. Just remember this. 2 wattmeters are proportional to this. Whenever you get these kind of power factor thing in 2 wattmeter method, you have to remember this. One is proportional to 30 minus phi. Another one is proportional to 30 plus phi cosine of. Okay. Now let's look at the first point. First statement is 2 wattmeter reads equal power if load power factor angle is 0 degrees. It is not said 0 power factor. If it is 0 power factor, then angle is 90 degrees. It is said power factor angle is 0. You have to be very careful here. Power factor angle is 0 means phi is 0. If phi is 0, both are 0. Cos 30. Yes, this statement is pretty damn right. Okay. So this cannot be the right answer. Okay. Next, a 1 wattmeter reading is negative. one wattmeter reading is negative if load power factor angle is greater than 60 degrees. Yes, that's true. If phi is greater than 60 degrees, cos is 90, when 30 plus 90 is 30 plus 60 is 30 plus greater than 60 is greater than 90, which will be negative. Yes, this statement is damn double right. Okay, so option 1, 2 are right. Obviously, you have to check option 3 also, because all these statements also there. Let's check it out. Only one wattmeter reads the total value if load power factor angle is 30 degrees. No, definitely not. Because 30 minus 5, which is 30, it is said. So 0 degrees, this is 60 degrees. 0 degrees, 60 degrees, both are having some positive values. If phi would have been 60 degrees, if this would have been 60 degrees, then this statement is right, because 30 minus 60 is minus 30. 30 plus 60 is 90. Cos 90 is 0. So this value is totally 0. And this value is showing the total power. Okay. This value is showing the total power. I hope it's clear. Okay. So if it is 60, this would have been right. But for 30 degrees, this statement is definitely not right. So option A is right. Okay. So yeah, I think we're at the end of all 6 questions. And every question we solve well within 40 seconds. Even that is a numerical type question also, yes, we solve in 40 seconds by using your aptitude skills. So all these concepts, your aptitude, your networks, your measurements, all these should work coherently and nicely very quickly. Then you'll be able to answer. Sir, how this coherence, how this quickness will come? That's a $1 million question. First of all, yeah, don't worry about it. First of all, prepare, focus on your preparation. And then practice. Both should go hand in hand. In PiSquare, we'll make sure, if you just follow our instructions nicely, we'll make sure these two happens coherently if you follow it, because we give a planning, we'll give a perfect planning to you. PPP. Plan, prepare, practice, then prosperity is yours. Another P. Then you will prosper. Okay. So PiSquare, P, these 4 P's, yes, will give everything. You just have to follow it with a consistency, with a deadline. Okay. And we are the only institute to give you the motivation, regular motivation to get motivated. Yes, of course, everybody can get motivated, but how to stay motivated? We have PiSquare Radio, so that you will stay motivated. Stay tuned. For all users, it is available. AI is available to answer your questions very easily and immediately whenever you get, 24/7. Okay. Our WhatsApp chat is there. If you want any free lectures, WhatsApp us asking for, sir, I want free lectures on this subject. Whatever the available free lectures, we'll try to provide. Whatever the available lectures on YouTube, those lectures we'll try to give it to you. Okay. So that's it. That's the end of this session. Feel free to check out our website, download our app, check our free videos. Happy learning. Enjoy the learning in PiSquare style. Have a good time. Bye-bye.